What is up, guys? Welcome to another Tonix Tuesday.
Hey, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at BehindCurveCast.
Consider supporting us on Patreon. We got some cool bonus content up there. We got some polls you can take part in, kind of help us decide the future of the channel. And for just $5, we'll react to whatever you want us to.
And as always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
So speaking of that $5 patron, we've got another one of those fantastic people requesting this today.
We absolutely do. This is going to be Nancy coming through with the Pentatonix mashup.
Yes, Break Free, which is an Ariana Grande song, correct?
Yes, and See Through, which is either Beck
or the band Camino.
We are not sure which.
No. Lyrics for songs called that by both artists came up on our cursory Google search we did before this. It could also be Billie Eilish, but we don't think it is. I don't think she's been famous that long.
No, this was a few years ago.
This was. Now, this is going to be another Star Vista performance, which is really cool. We did Aha from this one, and Telephone.
Yes.
I believe also from this performance. Avi did blow out the speakers at some point during this night. I hope that this is pre him blowing out the speakers.
Right.
Unless he did it in the opening number, which he probably did.
It's funny to me that, like, the Star Vista is, like, the pinnacle of recorded Pentatonix videos.
Right? Like, this was the performance.
Right.
If you're going to watch any live Pentatonix that's not, like, they shot it, it's this one.
Yeah, interesting.
Right. And kudos to this person for putting this up. I'll link down in the description. Always, if you guys want to check the original video out or anything else on this person's channel, which you totally should.
They did a fantastic job of making sure that hundreds of thousands of people are seeing this.
They did, and we love them for it.
So,
yeah, this is going to be fun. Let's get into it.
She said it before. You try to hide, fake it. I can't pretend anymore. I don't wanna die alive, never by the hands of a broken heart. Don't wanna be alive, how did I become who I am? This is the part where I say I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part where I'm breathing free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part where I say I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part where I'm breathing free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. When I strip down to my heart, make it to the core, all of me in charge, next to lose my love. Can't afford to lose another second with you. I've been waiting for a long time. Can't afford to lose another second with you. I am yours and you are mine. I see. So take a look inside and see, baby, oh baby, I don't wanna hide for the very first time, for the very first time. I see, baby,
Was that 2 songs? That sounded like the exact same song.
It absolutely
all
did.
the way through. God, that just goes to their arrangements. I can't believe that there was ever a time where Mitch wasn't like super confident with his voice, because the man is just he's a machine.
Yeah,
he is so good. And I mean, I understand, learning, like, not even like learning a new skill, but it doesn't matter how good you are at something, you're always kind of nervous to do it in front of people.
Right.
But my God, I am so glad that he kind of embraced like the stage presence and just how good he is and can be.
Right. The range is insane. Like when he goes up into here and execute it flawlessly, gets me every time. If you watch this, you'll see that reaction on my face. When he hit that high note, I was just like, ugh. I feel like I had a stroke when he went up there. Yeah, you were right, though. This did sound like the same song. So you did know the Ariana Grande part?
100%.
Okay.
100%, if that was the first song. But yeah, I mean, and I've seen that too with, like, Lady Gaga or, like, their Evolution songs or videos where, yeah, it doesn't matter how many songs they go through. It'll all sound so good and will mesh together so well that it won't even sound like different songs. It'll sound like one straight-up 5-minute song.
Right. So that those medleys or those mashups that they had to put together on the sing-off have paid off very well in other productions and other performances that they do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I wonder if they did a lot of mashups when they were the trio.
That'd be interesting to see.
Because we have only seen the telephone performance, which was just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I was shook seeing that, especially being as young as they were.
The high school choir.
It's just ridiculous.
Right.
God, do you think it's hard for Pentatonix to tour because they need such a robust sound system to be able to fully like appreciate them? Because it can't be cheap to fix those speakers up in those rafters.
And I almost want to say this was probably at a part where Avi had already blown them. Mm-hmm. No, it's not cheap. By any means, it's definitely not cheap to replace that stuff. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to need your sound system to handle this frequency of bass. Like, I don't know.
I mean, do you think they're invited back to places when they cause, $10,000 worth of damage to their sound system?
There's a contract and a clause that says Avi cannot go below 30 hertz.
Be the smart thing to do, because our speakers just can't handle it, and we don't have the kind of money.
Right.
Can you imagine working on those speakers that high up? Fuck. I know you're like harnessed in, but I don't know. I just don't like heights. I
don't mind heights, but I would still get shook.
They could probably lower them down for you.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe. I don't know. You'd think they could also handle this, but clearly not. Clearly not.
Singapore, you need an upgrade.
They do, and we just need to go see them live.
Yes.
And we'll bring like a really good camera. We'll get some bomb concert footage with a great mic. Amazing mic. Not like one of those boom mics they use in TV and movies, just up there. Like, can you sing into this, please, Avi?
I'm gonna need you to wind it back.
Yep, sorry. We take it from the top, guys. I'm really gonna need this for the channel.
I'm confident to say that if Pentatonix comes back through Minnesota, we will probably meet and greet.
No, I don't know about that. I'm sure that's wicked expensive. Like $500, man. I don't think I've ever spent that kind of money on a concert before.
I haven't. For a meet and greet, I would spend maybe $100.
The meet and greet with Tonix?
Yes.
Oh, I bet it'd be closer to $300.
I would spend $100. I don't know about much more, because then you still got to buy the ticket on top of that.
Correct. I bet, ticket and meet and greet together would be like $300. If you guys have seen them and have experienced this, let us know in the comments. We would love to know.
Yeah, genuinely curious. I
got to save up the pennies, a coin jar, the Pentatonix fund.
Right. I wonder when the last time they came through Minnesota was.
Which is probably a couple years ago.
But it never pinged my radar being a concert guy.
Yeah, right.
So.
Yeah, we really didn't know much about Pentatonix a couple years ago.
We didn't.
Even a few months ago.
And sadly, we were supposed to be at Avi this week.
Yep. And honestly, we still don't know much about Pentatonix.
We don't.
We really don't. Like, in the grand scheme of things, we really don't know much about them at all.
Other than that, we love their music.
We might need to watch that documentary.
A lot of people have asked us to react to it.
That would be fun. It would just be me taking notes the whole time. Like, oh, really? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to want to forget this. Really? So that's what Mitch is really like. Haha, interesting. But yeah, fucking A. That was really good. That was incredible. Anytime Mitch takes the lead, which I mean, he must have just been feeling great during this Star Vista performance, because even in the Aha performance, just amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Just incredible. I don't know, he could probably do it all the time.
Right.
But that might be the reason why this performance, the Star Vista one, is so held in such high regard.
Because they were just so on point that night.
Just perfect, just perfection.
Right.
I could see it.
So yeah, thank you to Nancy again for the awesome request. Pentatonix, as always, delivers.
100%. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. We'll see you in the next one.